That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
You've stumbled upon Creeping with Armstrong.
You and I have both, I think you more than me, you've led the way in this down through the years, but you and I have both enjoyed, at the end of, let's say, an evening of refreshing alcoholic beverages, both enjoy kebabs from time to time.
Yeah, I was walking home tonight actually and saw one disregarded on the floor and went,
free kebab.
Soggy bit
Now,
of pita bread.
I put this in because I thought this may fascinate you slightly. Here it is.
I just might have seen one of the words.
And, okay, so I've now found the story. Kebabs made as corpse lay nearby.
Oh, right, okay, it's made from corpse.
A fast food shop owner was found preparing food whilst an employee's corpse lay nearby. Police called to the Papu Sweets Centre in Wolverhampton in August discovered the man's body on a sofa near the kitchen. Magistrates in the city heard. The business, owned by Jaswinder Singh, 45, was shut down immediately. The council said it was one of the worst cases environmental health officers had seen. Mr. Singh was banned from owning a restaurant again and what have you.
Awful smell. I love the little sort of bits they
what I
put out
like
of
is it just says here the man's death was not suspicious.
Yeah.
Wolverhampton magistrates heard a long list of hygiene breaches at the Cannock Road shop. The court was told that on the 27th of August, the police officer had been called to a report of a dead man there. The statement of facts read out by the court said, upon his arrival, the officer observed a dead male lying on a sofa at the rear of the main kitchen. Sat opposite him was Mr. Singh, who was preparing food, making kebabs. The court also heard that in a nearby room was a large number of flies which were landing on food. There was an awful smell, in inverted commas, thawing meat which was oozing blood, covered in flies, and a man smoking and spitting on the filthy floor. I would have thought having a slide Benson and hedges in the fridge is nothing. If I,
Yeah, but also you would have thought when the environmental health man came in, he would have stopped spitting and smoking.
Yeah. During an earlier visit, officers noted a number of rat droppings and then found a dead rat underneath a cooking pot, which had just been laid against the wall to dry. And then, he'd admitted it all and what have you. But the question is, Ross, do we think that, have you ever eaten a kebab from an establishment that you think, I think there's a chance there's a corpse involved in the manufacture?
But I'm really hungry,
No,
and I can't be bothered to walk over the road to get the...
Because the more I think about the legendary in Parkinson, it's no longer there, so we can talk about
Pie
it.
and chicken.
The pie, it was just a letter,
Yeah.
chick-in,
Yeah, well,
was incredibly suspicious.
Yeah, I went there to have a kebab once, put my money down on the counter and realised that the man only had a finger and a thumb, or
Yes.
2 fingers or
Yes.
something. And then had to watch him sort of struggle to try and pick the money off the thing, but it was like, the embarrassment was like, what, oh God, I should have put it into his hand. But do I pick it up now? Or is that like patronising him? Or do I just watch him struggle? Do I apologise? Or, I'll get more and more embarrassed, yeah.
Oh, shocking. Absolutely shocking.
You've stumbled upon Creeping with Armstrong.